So guys, how are you all? With Shangri-La episode 01, in the beginning of the episode, it is shown that a comet is falling from the sky. A comet about which no one knows if it is really a comet or what it is. That comet comes straight down from the top and falls directly into the sea. When it falls into the water, the common workers there come to work every day. But as soon as it falls into the water, a big tsunami comes. A big wave of water comes out of the water, everyone sees it and starts running in fear. So the layer of water is so big that it completely covers a very large area. So when people are trying to run away from there, a little girl is shown there that she falls while running. But the water stops there because there are some warriors there. In the world of martial arts, everyone knows how to use martial arts techniques. Those who practice martial arts are trying to save them there, so some other martial artists come there who use ice power. They try to freeze the water there, but unfortunately, because of that comet, the big wave was so powerful that the martial arts techniques of these people could not stand in front of them, and the water covers the whole area. And as far as the water goes, the water destroys everything there. But a minister shows that he comes running straight to the emperor and tells him that the emperor is a very bad news. Suddenly something fell from the sky and a big wave came out of the water, which caused a lot of destruction. And at the same time, a record is written in the East Coast about that year, in which it is said that when a comet fell from the sky that year, a lot of people died, but no one knows about this comet, that what was in that comet and why did that comet fall. So, our story is going to start from here because this was the prelogue of the story. So at the start of the story, it shows that a butler of a family goes to a village to pick up a young master, which is called the village of fishermen. So he reaches there and says that it seems that we have reached the village of fishermen, because that village is located on the shore of the sea. There is a very small village there, so his companion tells him that you really think that Master Shimo lives here. So he has come here to find the young master of his family, because the young master of his family is his son, who is the illegitimate son of Shimo. So Butler Chang's companion tells him that, Butler Chang, do you really think that Master Shimo will go back with us quietly? His father's condition is not good at all, and he is a guest for a few days. Master Chang tells him to be quiet. I go and talk to him, and with him he goes to his cottage. As soon as he goes and knocks on the door of the cottage, the door breaks on its own and falls inside. After coming inside, he checks that Shimo is not there. He checks the whole room. And along with this, there are some other boys who are the hermits of Shimo, i.e. the villagers. They get very angry with this and say that, see what these people are doing here. If these people are higher officials, it does not mean that they can easily come and attack Shimo's house. These people have also broken the door of the young Master Shimo, while the other companion stops him and says that you can't see. Look at their dress. The people with whom you want to mess with, I think that Shimo will have some relation with them, because of which they have come here to take Shimo. With this, when the boy says this to him, after hearing this, the boy's point of view changes here. He says that look at that bastard here, an orphan was left who did not have a father. But now suddenly the people of the family have come to adopt him. It seems that that beggar will now rule over us here. Along with this, Master Chang tells him that the young master is not here. Now where will we find him? So Master Chang tells him that he may have gone somewhere nearby to catch fish. So, the next thing that happens here is that we are shown on a rock where Shimo is sitting. So Shimo was sitting there playing a conch. And along with this, he remembers his mother, because his mother is still dead here, and before his mother dies, she tells him that I love your father very much. Although your father has not returned home since the last 14 years. He has not returned home since you were born, but despite this, I understand his responsibility. I understand his helplessness. The work for which he had gone, he was such a person who wanted to pursue martial arts. He wanted to become a very strong warrior. That's why he left us here, but I don't want to blame him for this. And I want you to meet your father again. So give him a lot of respect like a father. So Shimo, after remembering his mother's words, gets very angry. Why did his mother tell him this before she died? That his father understands his helplessness. Although his father has not come here to meet his son since the last 14 years, so before his mother dies, she tells him that you have to become a very strong warrior like your father. You have to become a martial artist. And after that, his mother dies, so after thinking about it, he gets very angry. And at the same time, he jumps from top to bottom. And says, whatever happens, but I'm not going to give my father any respect again. The same respect as my mother wants. I don't know why my mother still loves my father so much. When he left him. I don't think that only for martial arts. A person who leaves his wife and child, and stays away from them for 14 years, Shimo was thinking there that I don't think I will be able to call that man my father again. That man is not worthy of being called my father. And with this, Shimo is in the water. In the depth of the water, there is a big rock. There is a big stone, which has fallen on a big branch. There is a big drop. And he is trying to get it out of there. So it's been about 2 years since he's been here and digging stones there. And he's trying to get that big branch out of there. And he's gotten pretty close, I don't know how, but that big stone, which has fallen on that branch. And that poor branch is not able to get out of there, but as soon as he gets close to it, a very red aura comes out of the branch, which is absorbed in Shimo's body. So Shimo had been coming here for the past 2 years. And the aura that came out of this branch, so it absorbs it, and at the same time, it keeps breaking the stone. So that here can get this branch out of there, the red aura comes out of this branch. So after absorbing the aura, it reaches the 7th level of body tempering, then he starts digging stones with his shovel. He breaks that stone. And he says, I think, I can finally break this stone. Because I've gotten pretty close to it. I don't know how this branch, how did it get under this big stone? But finally I'm going to get it out of here. Because when I passed by it, the red energy came out of it, which was absorbed in my body, which gave me a lot of benefit, and for the past 2 years, where I have been absorbing the energy coming out of it. And after that, I am doing everything to help it, so that I can repay it. Because it has reached the 7th level of body tempering, with its energy here. So I can at least get it free. And finally he takes out the last stone. So Sippy becomes free, so he becomes very happy. And says that I have finally freed Sippy. But as soon as he sees it, there, because he is digging the stone, so the stone's neem becomes very weak, and the whole stone falls on it. And Sippy again starts pressing under the stone there. But our Shimo says that, no, I won't let that happen. And he puts his hands up. With the energy of his 7th level of body tempering, he tries to block the stone with it. But he was not able to block it. Because it is a very heavy stone, then he makes a punch with it. He releases energy in the punch. And gives him a great punch. When he punches the stone with both his hands, the stone is broken into pieces. But with this, both his arms are cut off. Due to excessive bleeding. The poor man becomes unconscious in the water, but with this he shows. Because the stone has now moved. And a little girl comes out of Sippy. After that little girl came out of the water, she quickly came towards Shimo. She caught him, she tried to bring him out of the water. She tried to wake him up. But he was not waking up, then all the Sippy around. The pearls in all of them. She absorbs the power of all the pearls, using the power of all of them. She comes out of the water with Shimo. And after coming out of the water, she is sitting. And she is calling him. Because she is also small, so she is not able to speak properly. But I tell you what she is saying. She is asking him, are you okay? Wake up quickly. But he was not waking up. So she looked at his hands, because both his hands are cut off. So with this little girl sitting there, she uses her special skill. She prays there. Because she is still small. So she does not know how to use the skill. But the same red energy comes out of her. And all that red energy, it goes into the arms of Shimo. And his arms are repaired again. And his arms appear again. Finally our Shimo starts breathing there again. So as soon as Shimo was coming to his senses, along with this, 2 water natives come out of the water. That is, 2 Aquamans come out, 1 girl and 1 boy. So they say, see what is happening here. Finally, we have found that humanly glam spirit daughter here, so when he talks like this here. So that poor girl is very nervous. The same girl who is with him, she hits him in the head. And says that our princess is not afraid here. And quickly comes forward and picks her up and says, this is very beautiful. You do not have to be afraid at all. We have just come to take you back from here, because you were lost. While the other boy, he goes ahead and puts his foot on our Shimo's body, and says, I think this person should be killed here. The same bad man, he must have kept the humanly glam daughter captive. Because humans are never trustworthy. And humans always bring trouble here, so we kill him here. And finish the story. Along with that, he takes out his blade from his hand, and starts killing Shimo there. So here we will end Shangri-La episode 01. And see what is going to happen in the next episode. On the one hand, Master Chang is looking for Shimo, so that he can take his father's inheritance. While on the other hand, the people of the water want to kill him. So here we will end the episode. If you like the explanation of the episode, then press the like button. And don't forget to like the video. Thank you.